Hello and welcome. We are going to New Zealand for the New Zealand Grand Prix. The Accu International Raceway. This 1.5 kilometers, 3.5 kilometers circuit just fits in 2.8 miles, and then average speed is around here 200 kilometers per hour, aka 180 miles. And the fastest lap is set there by Charles Leclerc in the qualifying session, aka our first race and qualifying ever. And let's go. Look at the tires. Which tires will be reusing in this Grand Prix? Will we be using the hards? Will we be using the mediums or even the softs? Yes, I know you guys all love it. Let's go to the track for qualifying for the New Zealand Grand Prix. Well, the Formula 2 races going on. We will be looking at some of those shows to get ready for qualifying. They are just driving. And there's a crash in Formula 2 there. He lost his front wing, and that is a crash. Leader Forpo, can he win the Formula 2 New Zealand Grand Prix? And then he is 27 seconds, but I don't know if they boxed because Ray John just in. He's on the medium, so he will have to box any moment now. And he just commentating Formula 2 now. This is the man behind. In 6. Slay is getting lapped by the leader, we think. No, you need to be 80 seconds behind to get lapped, because this is how long. And somebody is in. Let's see how good of a pit stop that is. It's a very slow stop there. And we are looking at a fight going on between P5. Oh, somebody had a little moment there. Somebody has spun. People are boxing now. Slow stop for him. Oh, unsafe rejoin by somebody. Slay now in P2. I don't know. I think he already boxed. I think he's going to do the soft strategy, aka boxing for soft time. It is not the fastest, but you can gain so much time on track. But we see another Ferrari, a Ferrari Academy driver, lurking in the distance. Oscar Piastri. No, that's not Oscar Piastri. What am I saying? That's I just wanted to make something. He is gaining a couple of tenths. And now, who's getting lapped? Oh God, we have a big accident. And that is a huge crash. And that is, we think, yep, he's outside the track. He's out. And is he still gaining? No, he lost. Little drift for there's in the Formula 2 New Zealand Grand Prix. Slay Goodham, aka Slay and Gamer. He's gaining time on the Ferrari. But I think Slay's tires are gone. It's 5 seconds between Desi and Slay. So I think if you started on the medium tires are dead and he makes another mistake. The Ferrari is gonna have to box as he is losing a lot of time, we think. Let's check sector. He is gonna go through the last corner weakest, then see the sector time. Stay with the first time though. Yep, he gained 510. No, the Ferrari making a tiny mistake and hitting the curb too much. The tires are completely dead of those Ferraris. Slow stop for the man in P3 in this Formula 2 race, boy. I think if the Ferrari boxes, his 1-2, his win is gone, but those tires are completely dead. So he might have to. Oh! Oh, the Ferrari crashed. Is he gonna do a final lap boxing? Is it gonna be Sly gaining 6 seconds there in 3? And yes, he's in. Oh my goodness, controversial in the final lap. Slay takes the lead of the Formula 2 New Zealand Grand Prix, and he is gonna go on road to be winning it, I would think. This is gonna be an amazing result for Haas, but how many seconds is from behind? I think around 11 to 20. That is our predictions. Because he needed to change the front wing, and we will be looking at him making so many mistakes. Oh, he's finding a back mark is 18 seconds. So the gap has switched. But Frop is also fast as tires. Can he gain 18 seconds in one lap and 1 second? We don't think so. It is gonna be an amazing win then for Slay Heat in Formula 2. If you want me to do actual Formula 2 races, we could do that. I would just be commentating them. And Frop we just do this because we don't want to wait. Frop is gained 1 second in 1 lap, maybe because of that little mistake he did. That's how he gained the time. But we think it's going the way of Slay here in Formula 2. Only thing what can stop him if he crashes or spins. Can Frop ruin the party? Or no? For Haas. Haas are probably like, oh, he makes a little mistake because of those dead tires. Can Frop, I think he got DRS. Yes, he has DRS. Because of that back marker, Frop making so many mistakes. But still gaining time because they are both making so many mistakes. It is like unbelievable. But we think it is gonna be Slay, a Formula 2 winner. Here, round the final corners, he goes and he wins the Formula 2 New Zealand Grand Prix with a 15-second gap over Frop. And Slay is the winner for Formula 2. But let's now go over to Formula 1 qualifying. We're just waiting for everyone to finish. Desu has finished. Then Domi is gonna finish. Then we got finishing P4 here, Formula 2. Then we got Yuki. Yuki has a little crash there, and then can they go? Who is gonna take that position? Just and it is 500 milliseconds with 5 and 6. And then we got this gun finishing in P2. Then the final man. And then he is gonna come around the final corners to take P9 and Formula 2 race where the only 8 where the only 8 drivers who finished. If you don't know what lap. Just waiting for qualifying. I'll be spawning my car now for qualifying. 8 minutes of qualifying will begin. We're going for softs. We're doing 10, 9, 11. I want the news. We will wait until qualifying starts. And qualifying has started now. And the car was a bit broken in the pits there. As you just saw, it didn't go full speed there. We were stuck a bit in the... But then... Then we're going to start a new lap. Here qualifying our first flyer. We're setting just the out lap to regen our ERS. Then we'll do a full push lap. Let's see if we can get these corners good, because we want to get a good out lap as well, so we can actually get a good exit. You're not using any errors, it's a waste on the out lap. Just use your DRS. That's a bit of a tip. Clean through those corners. What is that going to be a second set? We hope it's around the 30G. No! Oh, we lost the back end there, sliding off the road like Lewis Hamilton did in 2021, making a bit of mistakes. But this is our real lap. This is going to be the lap of champions. Just deploy the DRS. Do this section. Let's turn it off. And we are going like deploying our ears with DRS down the main down the DRS for 1 second. Do a bit of regen. Turn it off, because regen slows you down so much. Deploying our ERS yet again to get a good exit. That's a pretty good exit. And we are 10 seconds and we set a personal best. Right now, just getting our ERS back. Just saying my best lap. Calm New Zealand, just regenerating our ERS, getting the tires back to good temperature though. Aren't those worse? They made them. And you start keeping up in one. Just do it, going for new soft compound, I would say. Now coming out of the pit lane for a second out lap, but this one we want to push a bit because we only got 4 minutes. We want to do 2 out laps, 2 full laps right after each other. That's our plan. Slay can't get the P1, Dart can't get the pole. I use 911. Just warming up the tires a bit, as you can see, telling setups because we want to make it a bit fair. I use 911. I don't know what you guys use, so comment down below what you guys use. Oh, we nearly spin it in the barrier on our out lap, and that should be disaster if we did that on the out lap. I like grip. I like a grippy car. And we get beaten by 110 of pole position. So that's why we were. Ooh, trash accident. But let's see if we can gain in. Dark goes over to pole position. It's an amazing lap. I don't think we can beat that at all. You just deploy all VRS on this. Get a bit of a slipstream there. You just want to set an amazing lap, which can bring us. We are still under our lap. It's very confusing. Let's go in the slipstream. And we're just trying to get the slipstream of that Ferrari. But then so we want to push to get our ERS back. But that is such crazy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, that only gives us a shit accident. And with that, I mean track. And I don't think we can set another lap in time, but we will try to. Can we set a lap? We're under our time this time around. And this time there's no cars ahead. It was gonna distract us. And we get a cut slow down. And that is disaster. Cause there we go. No. And we're complaining of a cut slow down. It is what it is. We are gonna have to settle for fourth cause nobody is improving. No. Okay. We are gonna do a 10 lap race. Just getting ready to click, cause who first clicks it gets pole position. Good luck, by the way. Starting front row. Starting mediums. I'm going to mediums and then softs. And we're gonna be having 5 red lights. I have it ahead of the drivers. It is lights out of where we got pretty good start for us. In the walls, we can take the lead now. Over. Just regen our ERS. Now deploy through this section. Oh, we touch the curve, we lose the podium position, but that's all good. It's the start of the race. We can easily make up for it. Go down to third there. Oh, now fourth. Got DRS though. Just gonna regen as that is our only source of power. What can literally just give us more power. By the way, we don't have any upgrades on this car. It's just I'm just very good driving if I get a good position. I'm not cheating. That's all I just wanted to say. Just regenning our ERS for our teammate. Ooh, somebody has crashed. Slay crashes, and I think the Ferrari has touched the wall, and we go over. I think that's a podium. There's a podium. Oh, but we always set the same lap. Slay is in. I think he might be going too hard compound, but look at that speed of a Ferrari. It's like a speed thing, and he gains 2 seconds on us as the car. The car just didn't turn. I just crashed. And we are out of the Grand Prix. We're getting out of the car because that is too much damage as the tire is loose. And we are frustrated with the DNF. And we are now going back to the pit lane. But we're not missing any racing action because we are going to be commentating. Oh wait, it just respawned me. Going to be commentating over this Grand Prix. Dark leads. Then we got Red Panda. Then we got Ford, then RV, then FC, then Slane, and me out of the race, of course. And Dark leads the Grand Prix. And this is a comfortable gap. Slane at the box because he crashed. 42 seconds, but he is gaining on Avi, and Slay has passed Avi, and Slay goes a bit wide there. Avi is still behind, but Slay gets up into 4th position. Now say, what is happening with him? I think he made a mistake, and he's gonna do and he does the same as us. He does the same thing as us, but not as heavy. And what's happened? Oh God! And the Ferrari has crashed. And there's a disaster for the Ferrari crashing the same place as one of their economy drivers did in F2. If you did, you skipped F2, you probably didn't saw it. But if you watched it, the Ferrari does the same thing as he did in F2. Let's see what his first start it is. Stop it is. for the Ferrari there. Oh, slow stop. And Slay does the undercut there. So he is 100%. Like 57. He's 57 seconds behind everyone. And that is a big gap. Because Red, our teammate, who's still in the race, is now in second position. Can our teammate score some points? Says no. Has he touched the wall? That's an amazing save though. No damage. Maybe a bit of more wear. But the Red Bull leads the Grand Prix. AKA Dark. Oh, who's that? Who's that there? Is that some of our drivers? And it is going to be in a fight against the Ferrari and Ivy. And there comes Dark. Dark is blue flags, blue flags, blue flags, blue flags. Lapping Avi, and now it's going to be lapping his rival in the World Championship IRL, the Ferrari. That is just heartbreak for Ferrari getting blue flags, blue flags, blue flags, blue flags, and the Ferrari spun it, and Avi goes wide into the pits nearly. Now Dark has lapped the Ferrari, and that is our crash card. Because we're out. Remember, we crashed. Ooh, a teammate without a throwing. That is disaster. That is probably costing us a position. A podium position for our team is probably gone. Here in New Zealand, he's coming in. Oh, who's that? That is somebody in the grass, and that's Avi in the grass there. And is Frog gonna be ahead? Frog, I should say. Now, is he gonna be ahead of Red Panda? Let's check. Red Panda coming out now, and losing the tie there. That's probably a glitch, so we will not. Is he ahead? Dark is in for his pit stop, going from mediums, we think, to mediums. Yes. Is he ahead? Yes, he is, because I was like a stop where everyone's gonna make it. And then up here, we are in the pit lane, but obviously is just driving slowly. I think that's his racing style. There's our crash car. Ooh, making a mistake, the Ferrari. But the Ferrari is, I think, on old tire. But they're gaining already. Now getting past with DRS. And that is a lovely, simply lovely move. The amazing move there by the Ferrari. Red. Disaster for our team though, as we are out, and that's costing us a podium position. And I think Dark is gonna lap our teammate, and we lap. But our teammate is gonna be fighting back as the Ferrari hits the wall. Oh! The Ferrari has hit the wall, coming now into the pit lane. That's allowed, cause Hello, goes back into the. And Dark is gonna be lapping him, but that's disaster for Flo. He has been, and it's Slay out. Slay is out of the Grand Prix. That is a big accident. Red is now P2 then. But has Red retired? Yes, Red is retiring. We think, yep, Red has retired from the Grand Prix. From P2 then Avi in P3. and an F3 in P, but he can still rejoin. He is gonna not be rejoining. He is. So he just does a car change then. Red Panda is gonna be rejoining this race then. Yeah, he's gonna be rejoining this race. There you can see him. Come out of the pit lane, right? Is that Red Panda? No, that's not Red Panda. Where is he? And they're saying boxer. And Avi, let's see where he is. Then he is coming in. I need to just find his box. Standing right here. Standing ready. And that you see, change tires and go. He goes. We're gonna be walking back into the pit lane after Avi's box. And it's 100 milliseconds between P1 and P2. Is that even a regulation rule? Is it gonna be a red flag because of the gap? We won't know, but you just saw a pit stop, bad commentator there. And Avi is P3, so he can score his podium from the Ferrari in P2. Dark in P1 with a comfortable lead. Can he do anything? I think the only thing that can happen if he crashes 2 or more times. Because pit stop, you lose around. Oh, making a mistake. Those tires are dead. Those tires are dead, we think, from Dark. He started on the mediums. We don't know if he didn't stop, because we didn't. Yeah, he did a stop. He went from mediums to mediums. He's not applying by the regulations of Formula 1. Yes, not regulations of Formula 1. If we go to rulebook page 209, you are not allowed to change tires on a same tires, and you need to do a different tire if that makes any sense. Well, Flop is 2 laps behind. What on earth is going on here? Everyone who's 3 laps behind will be classified as DNFs. So he is 3 laps behind. He's gonna need a Dark DNFs. Oh my god! But it's not gonna do anything. Dark will win the Grand Prix 100%, as it is only 2 laps between these guys. But he can still catch him, even though Dark is out. What has happened with Dark? Has he gone straight on and he is out? That's disaster for Dark, because now he can't ruin the party. And you see a couple of cars coming down the main straight there. On board now. He can catch, but there is a slight chance he will win, as we only have 2 laps remain. Yes, he can still win, and Dark is back. Dark, I think, lost connection. What has happened with Dark? What happened? And he says he got this. Okay. We say, oh well. You're still out by 130 seconds. Oh, somebody says my wheel. And that is a disaster for him. He's not boxing. What on earth is going on? He needs to box. He's no for win. Let's check that stop. We're not ready. Because he just has... What the hell just dove through? Yeah, I just dove through. Nice. Let's check his pit stop then. But obvious... Oh, the Red Bull's back on track, so I'm thinking he lost connection, as he say. But that is disaster for the Red Bull. Because he could have easily finished this race already if he didn't have that disconnection. He didn't lose any time for some reason to the Ferrari. So yeah, it's gonna be like IRL, Red Bull winning. Ferrari have bad strategies. What? How is Dark in P? How Dark second? And what has happened? What is the game? Is the game bugged? What does happen? And there's no gap. That changes the race completely. And he's saying he's not in the race anymore, but he just wants to complete some laps. That's not what he said, but he just, I think we want to complete. So it's gonna be Ferrari in P1 after an amazing race. He will win the New Zealand Grand Prix after crashing. The crashing on lap 5, he wins. The Ferrari has won, the P2 is stuck Dark. Walk over the line. He is out, but he is gonna... He said I respawn a car, mate. You can still with Dark dropping down to 4. What on earth is going on? Red Panda is out. Me is out. So... I'm forcing a child to walk to the line. Only G-Cast. Well, I only G-Cast right. He is walking. Can he still get that second place if he wants to? Oh God, it is gonna be a nice beach. He's like, why am I doing this? Is he gonna finish? Oh. Is he gonna finish on the podium? Yes or no? It's P3 Bobby. New FIA Motorsport. Walk. That was the Grand Prix of New Zealand, qualifying and part of Formula 2. Let's go over to maybe post-race. How do you feel about winning? How do you feel about winning? Okay. What about the strategies? Just look. Okay. So he's saying it's luck because he lost connection. That's very lucky. That was an interview with the winner, and we spoke with him. Wow. Well, that was today's Formula 1 Grand Prix. It's a pretty long one. And I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next one.